One Click Canada today. So as you know, we've been reviewing some of the tech devices so far, and this time I want to actually share some of my honest opinion around these two devices. So what I want to say today, which one you should get. For my case, I had these devices separately. So this one was my favorite in terms of the design compared to Osmo Nano, and this one is the Ultra Go, right? So Ultra Go is definitely way better design that I always wanted to get. Easy to use, but also like if I use it like this, it's a good action camera, right? I can remove it from here to just use it as a kind of quick connect points like this. But my problem here is that when I'm actually using it, I'm mostly ending up this way too, like taking some selfies like this and so on. So then I was thinking, if you compare this one with a 360 device, what will we end up, right? This is my question here. In a case of, if you want to just get something that's more kind of durable and more opportunities with different perspectives you can gain, this is a great device right now that Osmo 360 is coming with, right? Because this is the big two brands, right? DJI and of course the Ultra Go Insta 360. This one is my favorite in terms of the design, but also the features I was able to get in this one is a start shooting and get some output right away. So this is the best part of what I like about Ultra Go. But the thing what I like as well is the design, how it looks like as an action camera, right? So I've used this in my vacation, but what I was noticing that in most of the case when I was recording in here, editing and stuff at the end, I noticed that it takes time. So why did I end up just having this one? So I thought it will be much easier to have some kind of export this way than just trying to do some 360. But then I was like, if it takes my time in terms of export, why? If 360 can get more data for me, I can decide later on where I want to focus, and based on which area looks much better, I can decide as well, right? Mostly I'm just using more like this style, ends up like a big device with me, chunk, and even chunkier than this. Look at this, side by side. So this is my reasoning behind why I started the thing. More than a just Nano versus Ultra Go comparison, I wanted to have this difference here in terms of why I would need a 360 camera, why I would need this camera. Microphone here as well, so you're easily just putting it here. It's mostly getting your voice is enough as without actually an external microphone requirement, meaning that this is a good device by itself that you can actually enjoy and get some good memories with your family without showing yourself too much time. Or you can just always you can get this one out and get yourself, but whenever you're touching here or here, you started to see your finger around and you need to cut that footage. So you can't change the footage somewhere else because it's just showing that fixed stable spot that's like maximum of that wide angle, right? So that's coming to the 360, because in 360 you can get more data around you recorded. So if you're not even liking that specific spot, you can easily change it to another point of view. So that's why when you think about this, actually size perspective, if you're ending up using this device with the action pod, then this is a good option too, because in that case you're actually starting to record around you without being concerning around how it is recorded, right? Right now I just started it and I know that it is recording me from that perspective. It can show around later on when I'm actually doing post-production, and even I can show it to myself directly on the phone or on the device itself how it recorded it. While in this one, if I start recording, it just starts that perspective, right? So like this. So right now I put them at the same spot, but like now if I just put it like this, I know that this is the footage I'm getting right now. They're side by side. And my point of view on this recording right now, just to have it and then show you guys side by side why I think this could be much better for my use case most of the time, as opposed to just having this kind of camera, right? So I just gonna show this. In most cases I need this one around me all the time, that I need to move around, but some cases I can just put this device somewhere, start recording, and I don't need to check what is recording, or I don't need to keep getting it like this to show around or something, right? So instead I know that it's already recording everywhere, so it's good to go. let's stop the recording here. And then the other part is coming into the consideration is, of course, this one. So you have the microphone, and the microphone connection with DJI ecosystem is way better with the DJI Osmo audio. I'm thinking they're still using Bluetooth when they're connecting, but actually they're using a different protocol to get much better quality of voice that likely it is on the transmitter, right? But in this device, you don't need to use it. However, if you use Bluetooth on this one with DJI to connect on this, the voice is terrible. It's more like a muffle. A few other things that I want to talk about with these devices are, I definitely like the color composition on Ultra Go when I'm just using it as a device that I just shoot it and forget it and then easily export it without too much settings updates, right? So some consumers could be more around this realm. So like me, I'm not interested into too much of like editing and so on. So maybe you are one of those as well. Like you just want to get your camera, take some photos, take some videos, and make it as easy as just connecting it to here, magnetic attachment that you can put on here, or there's another option too, by the way. I like this one much more when it comes to that. I sometimes even put it like around here. So this could be a good option for you to use too. Like you can put it here like this, and then you just put this one here, but it needs to be like upside down, and actually you can record like this. And because it's already kind of getting you a good rock steady situation, so basically even though you're moving too much, it's not too bad. And like again, if you're looking for a camera that just you need around you with magnets and then get some shots, whether or not the best way, then it's good, you have it. But if your budget is limited and you're thinking that, you know what, I'm using this one more like an action cam, and if I'm going to use it with action pod most of the case, and if I'm not really requiring some kind of situation, like always I need to use POV shots, then why not a 360 camera, right? Especially right now, this one, Osmo 360, is really cheap in Canada. So you can get this one in Black Friday right now is $480 for 360 camera with 1-inch sensor with almost like a great quality in the low light as well. Like I noticed that I was getting some actually shots in low light, and I know this one already, and compared to this, my low light performance on this one was way better. So I'm thinking, why not then using this one as my vlog camera at the same time, even indoor, right? So my other idea was to get Osmo Pocket 3, but I started to think, what if I just have this one for multi-purposes? Yeah, I need to compromise on something. Like as an example, if I decide this one, I need to compromise the feature on this one as being more compact when I remove it from action pod, right? Like this. So basically I'm just giving away that perspective, but in that case I'm gaining more the recording, so I can actually decide what I want to use from that footage, right? So that way my footage could be even much fun, because what I'm noticing that I can even do this footage more like zooming out and zooming in, and again zoom in could be more up to where you can get the most good quality, but when you zoom out you always have the best quality. Yes, even it's with the wrap situation, it's not the best, but still you can get great footage around that. I will show you like how you can do that as well, like from this example we just had. Like I'm just trying to make up, right? Like I can just put this one here. This is 360, by the way, so even you're putting some water in it maybe, right? You can even get 360 view from here, like you have a lot of creativity. And this is small too, so you can put it wherever you want as well. Well, this one, yes, you can put it upside down. Okay, this one is already 360. Okay, single lens video. Okay, so you see, like right now I can do the same view like I was trying to do with this, but look at this, look at them. Which one is smaller? To me, this is much smaller, easy to grab. If I'm using this way most of the case, this way, like that. Okay, so basically, I'm just getting my vlog opportunity here like this. Also, I can, in the recording, turn the camera behind So I can show this side without any post-production or trying to do this way, right? Instead, I can just record like this and then press this button to show there and then back to me again. So this feels like the camera on the phone with a better capabilities, take photos, videos. Idea is to here not to think about like having DJI versus the 360, more about what kind of device you need. Now there are a lot of options, and each options may require different skill set, but also may require your own perspective as well. Depends on what you want to do. It depends on how you want to take videos, because these days that's the question now. Do you want to take and keep a device with you in your hand most of the time, and you want to get many creative options as possible? Then this is a good option for you. And if you have DJI mic or something, this is perfect because you can have two mic at the same time connected on this without any transmitter. You can just use it, right, without any receiver transmitter situation, directly with the good quality of audio, like you have the receiver connected. But on this one, you have to have mic air, and it's just only one of them you can use. If you use the receiver, then you can use both of them, but then you have to connect it somewhere here, and you cannot use the device itself. You have to use it with action pod all the time if you're using the USB-C for the microphone option. But if you use Bluetooth, then it's good mic air. It has great quality. However, with DJI Bluetooth connection over this one Insta360, then I don't recommend that. It's terrible audio quality on this one. That's why even the inbuilt audio quality is pretty good on this. Again, if your idea with this is to just keep this around you all the time, magnetically connected either with a pendant or this one somewhere around you, then this is great. I just wanted to show you the microphone connection directly on the device. Right now I'm actually recording on the Osmo 360 on this microphone directly like this. Wanted to show you that quickly, like how it sounds, okay? And now I'll actually do the same thing with this. So let's see how Insta360 Ultra Go will sound with the same microphone. Okay, so let's have a look. So this one is now recording on pure video, even though it doesn't requiring it. Recording on the regular video, not pure video. And now the microphone is connected via Bluetooth in the Ultra Go, and you hear the sound through the Bluetooth right now. Now microphone disconnected. I am directly recording through the inbuilt microphone on Ultra Go, and you can hear it directly on the microphone of the Ultra Go. Testing, same sound. And now I'm just recording without the microphone directly by using the sound of Osmo 360, just to show you the voice quality directly on the device itself. If you want to keep something like this to use it different places, right, like even underwater, this is good to go right away. You don't need to worry about anything. But this one, again, you need to keep only this one with the water. This one, not good with water, just so you know. So these are the things, right? What's pros and cons? What you're trying to do, like what's the purpose of getting these cameras is the big piece. So that's why I think twice around that part. And the rest is overwhelming already, like with all these capabilities of the cameras, like how it is in the low light, highlight or whatever. But again, nowadays the thing is a bit different, right? So if you have the latest generation of something from different brands, they're mostly almost identical output. Now you need to decide which ecosystem you're using, what do you want to prioritize as opposed to other things. I know, you know, like this one, Ultra Go, you can like pause the video, you can actually delete a video if you don't like it right away. There are some good use case features on this one with the software too. There are some good things that you can use it as a out of box. And with this DJI, you have your ecosystem, you have everything ready to connect. So it's more about what you really need. Having a mobile camera around me, not considering if someone is not gonna look at me. But now I can actually start this 360 panoramic video, start recording. Okay, like this. I'm holding this like that. right? I can always like bring it to me like this, right? Like that, keeping it around me. Like I'm not necessarily showing it, but it's actually currently recording. So that's what I'm trying to say. And this is 360, so I don't even need to worry about how it's recording, where it's recording, how am I holding. The only thing I'm noticing, the light here, I wish this could be turned off. Because in Insta 360 Ultra Go, you can turn off this light. So I believe that's it. Thanks again for watching the video.